What's up, guys? Doing a demo review for Domain Vermiculous, a team that's doing ESEA Open next season, and a team I'm currently coaching. So let's just dive into it. T-side pistol. You guys went for a B execute with the cat smokes. The whole goal of these cat smokes is to isolate a cat player in this region right here. So since there was no presence made in the middle of the map, the cat player had no reason to kind of come up here and help mid. So that's something to keep in mind. On T-side pistol, or on CT pistol, CTs generally have a semi-stack towards B, so you're going to have to do something to try and make this split work. Plus, there must have been a communication in the split, because I think this gets smoked off by 2 smokes. You're missing that one. Yeah, there's the second one blooming right on top of it.
He's below me.
This rotate was a little late. Just gotta work on getting the timing on that right, especially when you've lost so many guys in the execute. Something else to make note of, on this round you purchased 2 P250s. Since you're going B, I would say Glocks would be fine since you have more close range fights. Maybe get 1 P250 and have that guy fight mid, maybe? That's something to consider. That way you have more utility for the execute and post plant. This next round is the first gun round. Revan has bought an AWP and has a good spawn for a ramp. Let's see what he does with it. I want to show it from this perspective to see if he could have, see what the CTs were doing, to see if he could have caught someone. CT was just ahead of him. I like tanking the molly and trying to get a pick even through the molly. You could catch him off guard. Good choice to back off. At this point, I would expect my team to, as a team, acquire mid control. Do like a mid-round mid control take. Not enough time to do that at this point, probably, so looks like it's going to be with the bomb where it is. Hopefully not straight through B, where the CT player has a molly ready. Look at number 3, he's already rotating to B. At the time in the clock, they know it's going to be B, that's why they're rotating. And utility gives you a hard time, because you only got one choke point you're going through right now. This is why getting mid control and splitting B would have been ideal. Round 5, we have another gun round with low utility buy. Let's take a look. Still a reluctance to take mid control. Well, you got CT pushing up mid. CT is smart to back off there. They got the information that you were top mid and didn't overcommit. So it looks like Tryhards is going to throw some utility, which pulls the cat player off cat, allowing Revan and Grissom an easier time to get out mid. That's really good. Unfortunately, you guys don't have any utility mid to smoke off cat and split A. There's actually a smoke on Dat and Saney, but Saney's in a tough position. There's not really anything he can smoke off safely. You guys got caught into a crossfire in connector. If you were able to smoke Cat, that could have worked. Pistol buy, rush sight, which works because you're catching CT off guard here. This guy's gonna get caught in the open. Both of them get caught in the open and have really difficult fights. I love how Grissom is just gonna push in a market and get more map control. That's good. That's what needs to be done. Oof. Oof. This round looks really good. You swarmed site once you got on a site. I like that. And set up good post plant positions. So that worked, and executes like that can be peppered in every once in a while. You don't want to be too one-dimensional and just rush B like that too often, but when it's a pistol buy, and hopefully CT is not tracking economy, which I don't think these guys were because they weren't ready for a rush at all. You can catch players off guard, get them in bad spots, out in the open, fighting multiple players while exposed from the same angle. If that makes sense. It's really, really good. So that worked out really well. Round 7. Looks like is an A execute. You have CT smoked off, but not jungle or connector. Grissom's getting a lot of ground, but he's exposed to a ton of angles right now. Here's the problem on the timing. Grissom has jungle control. The rest of his team is way back here. There's your jungle smoke. Oh no, stay in jungle. So here's the problem with your position. You can stay in jungle and fight this guy through rat hole, and you're not being pinched. Right now you're having you're getting pinched from 2 different angles. That's really, really difficult, especially because your teammates aren't in here with you. Your teammates should be holding W to get to you right now so that you can trade kill off this. You want jungle control to keep them from being able to successfully retake. That's what you're set up for right now. You died from connector, but teammates aren't in position to trade. Right now, you guys as a team should fight. You have the location of a player, possibly by himself. You guys should fight through and try and get jungle control. Instead, you back off and play post plant positions. You have a man advantage, but the problem is that CT have so many ways to come at you and swarm you and attack the site. Even though you have a man advantage, they have the advantage right now because they control these 2 regions right here. On A takes, you've got to have jungle or CT. You're all bunched up here in the same spot too. Definitely something to make note. Got to get jungle or CT control to hold A. Round 8 is a force round, or something's off with the economy. I'm not sure what happened. Saney could have dropped tryhards. have the man advantage and you're getting mid control. This is good. Window smoke. Smoke cat and split A. Instead, you smoke top connector, essentially keeping yourself from being able to clamp onto the site. Grissom pushes a team smoke. I need to watch this round again. Let's look at the timing on clamping into the site. Sani is smoked off. Dat isn't fully pushed through ramp yet. 7 and 9 need to be pushing in a site at the same time you guys push that smoke if this was to work. But you got punished by a CT player because CT's not smoked. Did anyone die with the ability to smoke CT? Dat has a smoke. What's this smoke get used on? Nothing. Dat and Sani both have smokes that aren't being used to close off angles. This could have worked even though you smoked top connector and should have smoked cat. Players died with unused utility. Really want to talk about this post-plant scenario because I am very confident you guys could have won this. Right now, Revan knows one is CT and he knows one is connector. You guys know where the CT players are. But you're at a major disadvantage right now. Because Revan is trapped in Firebox. And that's a pretty tough spot to hold. Sani has 2 flashes though, and you know one is CT. If Sani flashes CT as the guy, you need to know the timing in your head on when you think he's starting to push through. If you flash him when he starts pushing through, and you can do a flash that flashes both of them. If Sani throws a flash for Revan to peek CT, you guys probably win this. Boom. That's when the flash should pop. Looks like you guys are trying to decide what to do with money. Dat full buys, but the rest of the team semi-buys. Dat has an AK and smoking a flash. If you guys do, if this is either a mistake or you guys have a plan. I don't know what the plan is if you're all bunched up here, so it's probably an economy mistake. Revan, if you can catch 2 rotating, that would be really nice. Good job. So it looked like you were going for execute B, cut off the rotators from A. Not sure I love that. Because the guys going into B are just pushing through one choke point. I would have liked everyone... You guys got to do a B apps and cat split to take B. I don't think I've seen that from you guys yet. I like the fake right there. The next one you stick at like 20. Perfect. See the way they're splitting you right there? That's really smart on their part. This will be the last round we look at. Economy is messed up because Dat bought last round when the rest of the team saved. Looks like we were taking some mid aggression, but what happened to Saney? Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. At this point, Gris is in a world of trouble right now. His teammate that was supposed to be with him mid is dead. I don't think anything. Window is smoked off, but Connector and Cat are not. Grissom is in a lot of trouble. Dat needs to haul ass and help Grissom. I would even say Tryhards needs to go underpass and help him as well. Grissom is stuck in no man's land by himself. Dat is going with the bomb. That's a tough situation. There should have been a priority to run to Grissom as soon as he was trapped like that deep in the middle. No one may have had enough time to get there to help him, but that still should have been the priority. There was no effort to do that. Looks like a gun round, sort of. You guys ran through underpass. Cat heard it. Tryhards punished Cat. Where did he... Oh, okay. Nice. So you've pushed A and are planting. Dat is trying to do a backstab, but he's way too late on it. Let's look at that one more time. These two go underpass. This one comes from top mid. You're gonna kill Cat guy. Bomb goes underpass as well. You're entering sights from one direction again. Revan, get in there. Yeah, there you go. You gotta control that. Yeah, that was just the problem with these type of lurks is you've really got to know the timing for it to work. At this point right now, your teammates are pushing into the A site. Yeah, you're still checking site, but the odds of anyone being there were very low at that point. And I don't even know if I like that type of play. I think you guys need to just focus right now on not doing any creative like backstab lurk plays. Just split a site. That's what you guys need to work on right now as a team, like all 5 of you. And then you can start doing it as 4 with 1 doing creative lurks. Round 15, gun round. Two players are holding underpass. You guys have no map control right now. Ooh. What is going on? We're getting picked off. It's one of the other benefits map control gives you is when you're regularly getting map control, it's less likely that CTs will be doing these types of pushes on you. Because if presence was made at A, some kind of presence was made at A, it could spread CTs out a little bit more. Oh, definitely, I wouldn't slow peek that angle. Oof. They're clamping in on you right now. This is tough. That was a really good smoke. Don't commit to B. You got 1 minute and 20 left. You can back out and spread out and get some more info and maybe go somewhere else. Good decision. Yeah, go mid. I like that actually. Oops. Where was he at? Connector? Nice. You two have a lot of utility, but with 30 seconds and a big disadvantage in the man count, it's tough. The problem with that round was the slow peek into B, and the fact that once that happened, you were all just basically clumped up right here. And they were able to collapse in on you. This will be the last round we look at. Saney has a smoke and a diffuse. Everyone else has armor, and you're playing retake on A. Saney, I don't like smoking A ramp right here in the very beginning of the round. I would hold that smoke to stick the bomb when you're retaking A. If I just said Saney for all of that, I meant tryhards. Those peaks are too high. I hope you don't peak like that during gun rounds. Alright, so they're coming A, so play retake A. You guys have CT and jungle. You can collapse in on them. This is good. This retake should work. I don't like getting on stairs. There's too many places you can be shot from. Oh no, if you had the smoke to smoke stick it, you probably win. Okay. That's the end of the video review. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, just let me know. Thanks for watching.